tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down. Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep to Harrison. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive.
Hey, that's Marvin Harris Jr. right there, buddy.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Falcons nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you.
Jamal Agnew now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the holder of the state rushing record as a prep here in Arizona. It's Bijan Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Jalen Johnson up from the safety spot to bring him down. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. The shotgun. It's Penix. That's caught. It's Darby Wood, the tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in track punt. He does have enough to pick up the 1st down. First down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get back to Kadero High. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2. And Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone. A touchdown pass.
We call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
and 7 as they kick it off.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he gets this close to the 40. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play. It is second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's taken in, it's Trey Benson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's his 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And he is a pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Bass to tack on the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Murray hands this to Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Troy Anderson. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 4. Working out of the gun, Murray will work this out wide to Benson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play in this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Goes down to his left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Murray on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 24-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Agnew on the return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And finds some room. Across the 25. Ingram to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out of this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like you put a little too much air on that ball. It just took way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Hill. And the offense is going to be all set up with a good field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. Good run inside the 25. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Throwing is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop it before the linemen can get out to leave the way.
brings up 2nd down at the 49.
So after one, Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They are facing a 2nd and long. To throw. Here's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
On 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. At the throw is Murray. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game.
Tyler Bass for the
And make
extra
it
point.
3 touchdowns. Now remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd.
Oh, that's pussy, bro.
This
Oh,
is
my.
what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll step up and run. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here after picking up the 1st down.
17 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Murray down to throw on first down. Balanced throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Cardinals.
Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down. Murray looking to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
11 more yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 5-yard
From the gun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. He's got him. A.J. Terrell, the former first-round pick, getting in there on the corner blitz. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Murray now. Headed left, buying time. And he's forced to just get rid of it here.
Bro, why is you sweating, bro? Like, this is crazy.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 2 scores.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking...
Don't trip, bro. I'm going to make this comeback somehow, some way.
That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
And here comes Robinson. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. John Sweat there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Cardinals 43.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Forced out wide. And he'll just didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third, they need 8. Here's Penix. It's high. And you will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a run.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
to throw on second down. Oh, I couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up a third down.
Brings up
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that 3 from the start. And they lost some yards on the play. Now a timeout. That's their first. Clock stops 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Again, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix.
Oh, come on!
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to hash a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive. Falcons go ahead and make this second time. 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, here is Penix. And he passes through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
On second down, here's Penix. And that is high in the end zone. He's in. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
friendly Pinion set to kick off.
Final seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. One more step here in this first half. Let's try again. It's second and 10. Now Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. They're not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Take it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play for taking it into the red zone. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards.
First down, Falcons.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go play action with Murray. The work is out wide to Benson. The chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. Rush to his right. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. James Pierce. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. A rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long. So we return from the other side of midfield. And
Bro, this game is on bullshit, bro. I swear, bro, it's this fucking game, bro. You would never win like this ever again, bro. I swear, I feel like just breaking this shit, bro. I feel like just breaking this shit, man.
Pouring on here. All phases going. Add the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. He'll throw on first down with Murray. The open man is Boozer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. On the line, the ball is out. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So the turnover, they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Why he can't get out the pocket, bro? He can't get out the pocket all of a sudden, man. This shit crazy, bro.
Take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
On third down, Murray. You'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the ball out of reach. One sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. And he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From 29, here's second and a yard. The carry, this is Carter. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him bust down the backfield on third and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
He's going to get the first down. Taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. First and 10 at the 33.
They run over center with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Hakeem Davis Gaither on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Steelers 2nd down and 6. They'll run here. It's Carter. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard.
Tag! Cowboy 80s!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark. Yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's taken in. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. They don't get it by much. To convert to keep the drive going.
1st down, Atlanta.
To throw is Penix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got it. Ready?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Take over.
Throwing again, it's Penix. It's complete. He's got it to London. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards.
And the Falcon 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Ready.
On a run with Curry. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6?
Let's go.
It's 1st and goal.
70, Dragon 60. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Bobby covered excellent there. try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Set.
Carter is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. Great in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out of the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback.
Their own
And ball's coming out to the
35-yard
35. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Murray. Front to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first drive.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
That's thrown right side.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big gain for Arizona. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. It's going to pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this piece.
Cardinals 20.
Here's Ryland now. After TD, he'll send this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
On the run, here's Carter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Akeem Davis-Gaither on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. Set. 70 left.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he just does cut that one away. He's chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Moving outside the pocket. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the side.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Here's Carter. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. You attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme. And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it from no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
But the match, he's got it. It's London. And they'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it is their 3rd.